Okay, in a couple of hours, about to go on a flight to Nicaragua to go see my brethren, David Kalani Larkins. And honestly, it's not really worth going to sleep. So yeah. Here we go. Oh no. What? Is that the same NOS energy drink from your Fast and Furious video last summer? The very same.
NOS.
I'll have the tuna.
NOS.
No! Monica! Bro, I almost had you. You never had me. You never had your car.
No NOS.
Dom needs me!
I'm kind of a cop. NOS?
And? Not so bad. Dummy. Colombian immigration.
Come on, bro!
I went down to Colombia last week for about 10 days to visit my cousins, Marielle and Juan Daniel. Wait, are they your real cousins? Because I don't remember. It's a Spanish thing. We're all cousins. Oh. Got it. Anyway, estuvo bien chévere. It was amazing. First of all, their Spanish there is real tight. They have all these great phrases that I've never used before. Like, marica. It's like the way we use bro here. You can use it for boys, you can use it for girls, you can just use it for things. You can start and end sentences with it, or you can just say it. Another cool saying is oosh. It's kind of like saying dang, like a cute girl walks by. Oosh. And last but not least, bailas. Use when you've had enough of something. Kind of like when you've had too much to drink. Or what did you do there? Well, the first part of my trip was spent in the capital city of Bogota, where it's very cold and rainy all year. In South America, close to the equator. Mind blown. Which in retrospect, I guess it shouldn't have been because I've thought the same thing about Africa. It's a super big city, kind of a lot of traffic, but everyone there is really nice. When I was in Bogota, I got to travel to Zipaquirá, which is home to El Catedral de Sal. It's a salt mine that was converted into a cathedral. It's pretty cool. I got to take a cable car up to Monte Serrate, where there's another cathedral on top of a mountain, where one would normally find Jesus on the cross. This Jesus was laying down. Interessante. I saw the presidential palace, El Palacio de Nariño. I got to watch a street performer move some guy's backbones so he couldn't get up. Okay. And then most importantly, I got to watch La Selección in Colombia, which is the Colombian national team, playing the World Cup. They lost. We drank a lot of aguardiente, also known as guaro, also known as... I danced merengue. I got sick and was in bed by 8. Yep. Pretty epic. The next city I visited was Bucaramanga. Me and Juan took an 8-hour freezing bus ride through the mountains of Colombia to get to his home city. The 8-hour freezing bus ride cost $30. Do yourself a favor. Skip it. Take the $90 45-minute plane ride. It's better. Bucaramanga is also very large. It's also very hot. And full of dogs that just bark all night. While I was there, I got to ride one of the longest cable cars in South America. It went down through the canyon of Chicamocha and up to the national park. I got to go visit the Pimiento family farmhouse. And I met my long-lost abuela y tías. These people have never met me before in my life. And they treated me like family. I love them so much. On my last day in Colombia, I flew back to Bogota and I got to have dinner with 5 amazing people. Número uno, Marilena. She's from Medellin. To me, she didn't look very Colombian, but her Spanish was amazing and she's really funny. Besos. Dos. Marile, my beautiful, super smart, and funny cousin, who's trying her hardest to grasp the English language and always has to say, yes. I love her so much. Te amo. Besos. Tres. Juan Sebastian, a.k.a. Sebas. Marile's amigo. He's also super funny. He knows no English, and to me, he kind of looks like if Sam Rockwell was born Colombian, he would be Juan Sebastian. No one else thought so. Abrazos, marica, y besos. Cuatro, Leila. She was one of my nurses on the infamous night that Colombia lost. She took care of me that night. She also drove me around the city a little bit, and her English is really good. She's the best. Muchos besos, Leila. And finally, Lida. It was poor Lida's house that I got sick in. She also took care of me. She let me have her bed, and she let me rock her Mickey Mouse slippers. Besos y besos, Lida. And your hand in marriage. Jakes. But no Jakes. Layla and Lida were so kind to me, they actually took me on the hour-long taxi ride back to the airport. I think they were worried I wouldn't get in the right plane. Gracias. My flight home from Bogota was supposed to leave at 12 midnight. But for whatever reason, there was no plane to fly me home. Delay number 1. And then when a plane finally showed up, it had an oil leak. Delay number 2. When they got the oil leak fixed, it took an hour to get a signature that said they fixed it. Delay number 3. We finally leave at 3 a.m. I got to the airport at 10. Pissed. Miami International Airport. By the time I get to MIA, I've already missed 2 flights to go back to DC. So I'm in no hurry to get through customs. Either way, I have global entry. So what takes a normal person about an hour to get through customs only takes me about 5 minutes. But not today. When you go through global entry, you get a little piece of paper that prints out with your handsome face on it that gives you either a clear or an X. I've never gotten the X. Until today. The customs agent told me that sometimes it could just be an airline mistake where they put an extra space in your name. But I really knew what was happening. You see, my name, Pedro Javier Gonzalez, is pretty much the Matt Smith of the Latin American world. So when your boy has an American passport, coming from Colombia, people get suspicious. So now I have to go around the corner and see 2 other guys. This is pretty much how it goes. So, you're coming from Colombia, huh? Yeah. What were you doing? Visiting some friends and family. Oh, yeah? Puerto Ricans from Colombia, huh? Yeah. Okay. Where were you born? Puerto Rico. What part? I don't really know. I know it was a Blue Hospital that's no longer there anymore. I think in San Juan. You don't know where you were born? Nope. What's your mom's maiden name? Rodriguez. Where was she born? Puerto Rico. What part? I have no idea. Just gotta know where his mom's born. Meanwhile, I have one guy looking through my bag, and he finds this. Let me explain. I was just trying to pull a prank on my cousin's roommate. I thought it would be funny if I cut the picture off of my photocopied passport and pasted on my cousin's roommate's collage. I still to this day don't know the result of that joke. And what I do know now, and what I found out in that moment, is that those guys thought I was counterfeiting passports. Let us continue. What's this? I explain. Yeah, it looks like you're counterfeiting passports. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't know why I kept that in there. I apologize. Where's your mom work? The government. What department? I don't know. You're not helping your case out. Got it. What's your mom's number? I give it to him. Go have a seat. I left Puerto Rico in 1984. I don't know a lot about my home country. Sorry. My mother and I have a strange relationship. I don't know everything about her. 5 minutes later, bro comes back with a smirk on his face and just tells me, don't do that again. I apologize, pick up my bags, and walk away. You're an idiot. But let's be honest about some things. Yes, my name is Pedro. And yes, hablo español. But my English was better than the immigration agents. And outside of Latin America, I have no Spanish associates. I'm the token Puerto Rican. The only Spanish people I associate myself with are Papi. And he doesn't even like Spanish people. Look, I don't have any dope. I'm not smuggling anything. If I did, I would have smuggled it into this really cool dish soap boat thingy, which I bought because it's cool. I'm sorry if my name is common in Latin America. Over here, it's not that common. Actually... Okay, good point. It's very common. I'm not an illegal immigrant. Well, that escalated quickly. So anyhow, Colombia was really amazing. And I cannot wait to go back and do it all again. Minus the cathedrals. Seriously. So many cathedrals. I also want to go back to prove that I can actually dance to Spanish music. But seriously guys, you have so many dances. But my favorite so far? La mayonesa. Come on, bros! Thank you so much for watching that ridiculous diatribe. It's currently 41 minutes on my timeline. I don't know when I'm going to get that at this, but once you're seeing it, it'll be a final product. You guys are the best. Hopefully, I might do some more depending on my crazy travels. I have more time over the summer, obviously. Special shout out goes to Andrea, the roommate of my cousin Marile. I'm sorry if I ruined your collage. And oddly enough, this story has everything to do with you because I played that stupid prank. I almost got sent back to Colombia. Special shout out to also my lovely ladies of Colombia. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet all of you, but the ones that I did, te amo mucho. Besos, abrazos, maricas. Adiós.